These are some impossible shots you can only take with a 360 camera.
Sick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's sick.
So Insta360 sent us their new X5 360 camera, and we wanted to figure out what are some shots that are almost impossible to get unless you have something like this to film. So we're looking at all the crazy tier shots. So the droney shots, the going through different things shots, the really close macro shots that are almost impossible without a slider, and so much more. So keep watching. So we wanted to break down the types of shots that are only possible with this 360 camera that you can't do with the traditional camera without some help. So we had a few categories we tried out. First up is the drone style shot. This is pretty self-explanatory. If you want to make it look like you have got a POV drone following you, or like those perspective shots like in a GTA game, this camera is perfect for that. Because not only can you attach it to yourself from behind, and the stick it's coming with goes completely invisible, you get that proper drone-like experience of something following you. It also curves the edges of the earth to make it look more cartoonish, but again, you can correct that using the app, or also just zoom in a little bit for a different field of view to get that perfect drone view. Not only the following you drone look, you also have the second drone look of the FPV style, where you can fly through different objects and make it look like it's swerving and flying through different things while giving you full control over where you're looking as you're flying. Something a drone has a harder time doing, because it's a 3-axis gimbal while this is a 360 camera. You actually get to see everything. If you want to reposition a shot later while you're quote-unquote flying, you can still do that. Since Malaysia has made a lot of restrictions for drone flying now, we have to register every flight, I honestly feel like I would be using this a lot more than that, especially for those POV, FPV kind of drone shots. The next shot type is the probe lens view, or how I like to call it, the bug view. This is great especially when you want to go into tinier spaces, like following the path of a tree, following an ant, flying through different leaves, or in this case, we're looking at this lake and a pond here where you can see the water drops, the leaves, everything around you. So it kind of gives you that bug perspective. Or if you're going through these different leaves or watching someone shoot through the tree, this is perfect for that perspective fly-through sort of bug POV. Next up, we have the toss up and toss around thing that is absolutely incredible. Something like this would require a dolly or again a drone, but this is capable of shooting in 4K up to 120 FPS. So I was able to just toss this camera either towards Jasmine or up in the air and capture the entire scene without any loss of quality. Just toss the camera around and you're getting beautiful, beautiful views, especially when you zoom out to that globe sort of POV. Very creative, very unique shots, and also because it is durable, even if I drop it as it falls down, I don't have to be worried about breaking the camera. Then of course there is the perspective shifting. So for example, this shot of me running, this is possible with just a regular camera or your GoPros or whatnot, but with this case, because we have a 360 camera, I can quickly switch views between looking in front of me, at me, to my left or right as I'm running, while still maintaining that same pacing, allowing for a lot better storytelling when you want to showcase basically everything around me as it's happening. Same goes for your driving shots. You want to drive, you want to see what's inside the car, outside the car, above the car, all at the same time. That is possible thanks to this camera. Just figure out a nice way to mount it and you can get all these different views. The last shot type isn't really something specific, but I like to call it the follow perspective shot. So this is very similar to something you'd see in those one-take movies where they have all this equipment to make sure that you're able to follow the subject through the scene. But in this case, we eliminate the sliders, we eliminate all that extra equipment. I'm following Jasmine as I'm behind her. I'm just holding up the camera like that, and we're able to reconfigure the entire shot in post, where I'm able to go and retune which way the camera is facing, what field of view it's shooting at, and also the speed at which it's moving. The app for this, the suite that we're editing in, makes it super easy to later go in and reconfigure your camera angles, making it super convenient, especially when you want to showcase all the different angles while maintaining that one take. Essentially, you're shooting once, but you're getting the view of like multiple cameras from one time of shooting. Honestly, super durable. I definitely think that this is a lot more than just a gimmick in the way that we were using it. The X5 gets absolutely incredible image quality whether it's day or nighttime. It has a 144% larger sensor than the X4, which is great for low light details and also just noise reduction. This is the toughest 360-degree 8K camera you can find right now. It's durable in almost every scenario, like waterproof, dustproof, and built for rugged loops, like dropping it on the ground. We tossed it up in the air a couple of times, hit the ground super hard, and it was still perfectly fine and able to operate. No dents and issues whatsoever. Just wash it off off quite literally with IP68 up to 50 feet underwater, and it was perfectly fine. We were able to clean it off and just continue using it as usual. Here's a quick TLDR for the upgrades from the X4 to the X5. You get better image quality thanks to that bigger sensor, and also 5.7K 60 FPS active HDR. There's also Pro Video and triple AI chip with a larger sensor. The X4 had a little bit of an insufficient lens protection, while this comes with high strength glass lenses, 100% more resistant to drops, and also replicable lenses. The X4 had a shorter battery life and overheated quite a bit more, while this has a 185 minutes battery life and endurance mode. It charges faster, 80% in only 20 minutes, and has better heat dissipation. Another thing that's better is audio capture. Compared to the X4, you get much better wind resistance here, and also improved AI algorithms to give you the best quality possible straight from camera, and I was so happy with it. Lastly, the editing is so much better. You get the Insta frame mode and also improved mobile app and desktop suite for easy editing, super fast. This is the first time I've actually reviewed a 360 camera, like properly reviewed it, and I always considered these to be more of a gimmicky tool for fun, more so than for production. But this time our objective was just to see how much this is capable of filming without any external equipment. So it replaces a lot of those cameras out there, and I'm pleasantly surprised by this. It doesn't really feel like a gimmick for most situations. So for like the drone shots, 8K video, you're getting that day and night consistency on a 360 camera, and the AI editing you're getting on the app level, making it super easy without expensive laptops to do any of that. Apart from just that, comes with log, so you can color grade and color correct whatever you want and match this with anything. And it's able to execute some incredibly impossible shots, which is exactly what this video was about. But you guys let me know down in the comments, is this something that you find yourself putting into your camera bag, or is this something you'll use 3 times and never look at again? Thank you guys for watching. See you again in the next video. Until then, take care. Now, if you want to grab yourself the Insta360 X5, the whole bundle that we featured in this video, check out the link in the description. It'll take you to Shopee. Really great deal there right now. And yeah, get your hands on this.